Hey, beloveds. I don't know. I'm just going to say energy. Energy is what it is because I am so full right now till, it is what it is. So, um, let me continue forward, with this card and I'm just going to move forward and hopefully I will figure out how to piece this one with the other one. If not, they'll be separate and it is what it is. And what's important is that you get the message, not what the message looks like or how many times I had to get through it or any of that. I got, boy, I'm telling you, whew, I got a heat stroke from being cold. And let me just get to it. Let me just get to this because it is what it is. Beloveds, let me begin again. Divine Sun Child, blessing of the Sun Falcon. And beloved, this card has me really tripping right now, okay? Because it is just, it's like that Roberta Flack song, you know, telling my whole life, you know. And so this is very powerful for me. So, yeah. Okay. Let me get back to it, and I'm just gonna start it over. Um, it is what it is. Divine Sun Child, blessing of the Sun Falcon, blessings of the Sun Falcon. The Divine Sun Child Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, was born out of impossible circumstances through the great devotion of his mother Isis and her loving determination to heal her husband and bring him back to life, to eventually become king of Egypt, defeating dark forces that would seek to destroy him and all that he loved. With great triumph, it is a story of the divine hero of Egypt. And beloveds, in the other video, I don't know if I will put it out there or not, but I will mention I was speaking of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and how that correlates with Isis and Osiris, and also the identity of the ego and the spiritual self. It is a story of integration and of separation and of rebirth through alchemical means. So there's a lot there for you, if you so choose to investigate. Wow. I am so sorry, beloveds. I am, let me ground myself. I'm sorry. I apologize for this because this card just has me all thumbs right now. So let me ground it in. Let me ground it in. Grounding, 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 grounding. Center. Centering. Centering. Focus. Centering. Focus. Grounding. Okay. Divine Sun Child. Blessing of the Sun Falcon, the Divine Sun Child Horus, son of Isis, Osiris, flow to you now, beloved initiate. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun, burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Blessings my hand is shaking, y'all. Blessings of the sun falcon herald the time when your divine legacy is being born. It is your time to burn bright. Horus, the sun child of Isis and Osiris, was born out of impossible circumstances through the great devotion of his mother Isis and her loving determination to heal her husband and bring him back to life, to eventually become king of Egypt, king of kings, defeating dark forces, Anunnaki, that would seek to destroy him and all that he loved with great triumph. It is the story of the divine hero of Egypt. It is also a metaphor of our inner world. Our divine feminine must stay true to her values of love, healing, and the triumph of creativity over destruction born of fear and hate. Do you hear me, beloveds? Hear, Mama. Hear, Mama. Hear the message clearly. Divine sisters, sacred sisters and sacred brothers, hear the message clearly. Let your heart hear it, not just your mind or your ego. Let your soul and your spirit hear this message, because it's for you. It is also a metaphor. Isis, Osiris, and Horus is also a metaphor. The divine three, the sacred trinity. The Holy Spirit is the child of the mother and father. Our divine feminine must stay true to her values of love, healing, and the triumph of creativity over destruction born of fear and hate. That is Isis all day long. She held on to the love that she had for her husband since the womb. Since the womb. And she triumphed over Set by giving birth to the Holy Spirit, that divine child that defeated him. It is going to be your Holy Spirit that is going to defeat your ego, but you have to give birth to it. And that's not an easy pregnancy. It wasn't easy for Isis. Isis had to go and gather those pieces, and she couldn't even find the phallus. But out of her love and her creativity and her determination of her will and her love, baby, ain't nothing impossible for a woman who knows what love is and knows how to receive it as well as how to give it. She must never give up her belief in her ideas. Whew. Our divine feminine is our body, whether man or woman, our inner values and the ideas that make our hearts beat stronger and feel right within our belly. That is the divine feminine that is returning. That is the energy that is returning. That is the essence that we are all feeling, that we are all longing for, because that is the sacred mother. With such love for her inner divine masculine, she never gives up on her belief in him either, and in her desire for their togetherness. It leads to his healing, even if he has been lost, fragmented, and thought dead. The divine masculine is our spirit, whether woman or man, that our body desires to unite with, to help it come to life and light in a new and blissful way. The love in our hearts calls our spirit home into our bodies. We become able to stand firm, take action, and make choices that allow our inner ideals to become part of our world. We live according to our values, not just because we hold them inside of ourselves. Finally, as our divine feminine and masculine unite within our bodies, a new golden consciousness is born. This is the Sun Child Horus. With an eye that is the moon and an eye that is the sun, representing the perfect balance of masculine and feminine in the harmony with each other. The Sun Child is the new self, filled with love, light, and power in the world. It is the authentic self, living the inner truths in the outer world, an agent of healing on this planet, an inspiration for others to be bold, brave, and vivid enough to walk their own path to eventually receive these same blessings. As the sun falcon with a burning golden solar disk above his head, he descends to you now, blessing you with great light, good tidings, and creative potency to manifest your life's legacy, that which has meaning and preciousness to your heart and soul. Successfully, he, successfully, he is the sign that your heart needs to know it will triumph. The solar principle for which he stands honors creativity and light in all forms, music, art, writing, and more. What is in your heart? Are you building a spiritual legacy in your life now? Even if from seemingly small or impossible beginnings, great things are possible for you and your creative spirit. To allow these sacred blessings to empower your creative birth now, in many ways, you are guided to let go of thoughts or feelings that it is impossible or too hard or cannot be done. Honoring the need to create as part of your natural life expression is a way for you to receive these blessings. You are born to shine like the sun. You just are, and there is no question that it will happen. This oracle of the Sun Falcon also indicates a new life-changing opportunity and is on its way for you. When your heart sings, say yes. Do not give up until you have your success. The sun will shine on you, you will succeed. Ritual of the Sun Falcon. You can do this ritual outdoors on a bright day or in a room filled with candles to honor the light of the sun. Close your eyes and become aware of the light of the sun or the candle burning in your own heart. Imagine that you become aware of a magnificent golden falcon within that flame, with wide wings and a fierce call, shining like a sun, full of golden light. Above the head of the falcon is a solar disk, a sun, golden and strong. Feel the golden light emanating from this source and say, I now receive through unconditional love the golden light blessings of the Sun Falcon. I welcome your unconditional love and assistance and blessing into my heart and my life now. Help me foster life and creation now. Beloved Sun Falcon, I honor my creative inner sun and allow it to be powerful and bright. Ra. Through my own free will as a sovereign being of light, so be it. Stay with your golden light, and when you are ready, just open your eyes. If you used a candle, feel free to light it again and again whenever you are engaging in creative work to activate your blessings. Incantation to the Sun Falcon. You can use this incantation as a blessing prayer at any time you need some divine creative assistance. You can use it independently or at the end of the ritual above. Horus, Falcon of the Golden Sun, my creative energies have begun. to shine bright and strong. Help my creative projects along to fulfillment and completion pure, with your heart, will, and light so sure. Horus, falcon of the golden sun, my success and winnings now come. And that was that card, beloved. In the other prior video, for the Isis Oracle, the Lunar Queen was given. So if you missed that reading, go back and get the Lunar Queen. You can get these. Mama's making them small, I guess. So for meals for you, they are what they are. The next card is Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. And I want you to understand that it's a mirror that has become an instrument. That is what I'm told.